Hey guys, am I streaming? Yes, I am. That's not what I wanted to open. Let's do cat software and then click on these sites. Okay. So before I started streaming, I have went to make a new playlist. It was quite hard, but I know that I don't know if all the Friday Night Funkin' songs are not copyrighted. I'm sure they aren't because there's multiple people out there that make Friday Night Funkin' videos. I also got no copyright. Well, I think is not copyrighted. Pretty much most of it is Friday Night Funkin'. It's it's hard to find. It's hard to find copyright-free songs. It's hard to find those. So I might, for right now, I'll just stick with some Friday Night Funkin' songs and some songs that is not that I know is not copyrighted. This would be played in the background. Yeah. Oh, I forgot that can happen. Yeah. Also, warning. I should probably turn on the light. I do gotta warn some of y'all for this. For just the profiles, only the profiles, I will be using AI, but I will type out all I need for it, and then I will send it to Gemini to. I will send it to Gemini for grammar and how to word it a bit better. Okay, that's all I'm using Gemini for. Grammar and to word it better. Grammar and to word it better. I know how people are about. I know how some people are for AI. Okay, I have not done Bob Larkus. I also use AI for the personality traits. I. Hey, yo, hey Cameron. Let me say this again. For this stuff, I will only. I will also use AI, but only for grammar and to word things better. That's it. Oh yeah, and to get the personality traits too, because I don't know all of them. Alright, let's see where I last left off. I should probably turn this down a bit. Yeah, okay. I think that might be good enough for the volume. Good. About the AI thing, I know how some people think about it, and I know what it can do. And I know I could just use it to make this story done and over with, but I'm not that type of person. If I'm posting it online, then I do my own stuff. I work hard to get it done. But if it's for my personal use, because I'm curious of how it works, I'll just do whatever, as long as it's kept privately and not posted online. Because I know what AI can do, since it can ruin some companies and all that, yeah. So, for the character profiles, AI will be used to grammar and best choice of words. Since my choice of words suck. For this one though, the story that I'm gonna make, which I'm gonna make the stream be like, what if you guys can come up with a start of the story? But the story will be completely me. No AI whatsoever. None. So don't worry about that. Okay. Oh, I was still working on that. So we got aloof, which is not friendly or forthcoming, cool distant. I'm not sure if aloof actually means that. Callous, showing or having an instinctive, cruel, or discard for others. So that would mean not support. Obstinate, obstinate, stubbornly refusing to change one's opinion or chosen course of action despite attempts to persuade one to do so. I have no idea what persuade means. Vindictive, having or showing a strong or unreasoning desire for revenge. Yeah. Cool. Now I can get back to work. Make available offline. Turn on. Anyway, let's get back to this. I should probably make this available for offline too. Alright. Petulant, childishly sulky or bad-tempered. I should probably just use it for bad-tempered. But, Pop Marcus. No, I would say he's not so bad-tempered, but he wants revenge. Just not the way people take revenge, but he interacts with Violet, but he plans ahead and uses her whenever he kidnaps her to use her for a machine. Okay. I think that's what this is gonna be for right now. Alright. And for the favorites, I just put down something a bit random, so. I don't know. I should probably. Uh. mm, I should probably send them the stream. It's something about the infection they use, so. And also, sometimes I will be repeating the same information for different dimensions because they're basically the same character.
Three, two, one, go.
Alright, now that they know, except character profiles will be first before I make the story, because people gotta know who they are, and it will help me too. So, for the favorites is a random thing. This is not the power. I mean, Bob Lark is just a cyborg. Wouldn't he have flight too if he has thrusters at the bottom of his feet? Hmm. I don't think his model has that. I mean, half of him is a robot, so only one of his legs is a robot and the other one is human, so he wouldn't be able to fly unless if he digs into his foot or attaches a thruster on the bottom of his foot, which will yeah. You get what I'm saying. I'll leave these guys alone. Although, machinery. Anyway, powers and abilities. That one's gonna be a bit of a tricky one because he's a cyborg. I mean, I'm sure he can do anything a cyborg can do, but he's built in a way that some things wouldn't work. Because only one of his legs is robot, one of his arms is robot, and pretty much a split between robot and human. And same thing with his face. I mean, eye laser out of the robot eye on his right robot face. Did I put it? Oh, so it's left side. That he can do. What about the others? I mean, robots can. I mean, I know Jenny, the XJ9 from the My Life as a Teenage Robot series, can transform her limbs into weapons. I think I could base off from that. um, left arm is human, while his right is robot. Okay. He can do that now. Inspiration from the My Life as a Teenage Robot series. And also, if you're wondering, I'm starting with the Dimension 1 so that I have something to change for other dimensions. Now, what else? I mean, this would take down a bunch of things because he could use fire if he uses a flamethrower, but I'm not going to give him that because that's too overpowered. It could also give him one of Iron Man's weapons that he has. He will not be able to fly because his right leg is human. Uh, did I say right? Left side. Okay. There. That should be good. Thank you. Let me put this somewhere. There. Probably should have just put these on my desk anyway. I'm not gonna eat and drink on my mom's desk. Yeah, I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting till I get to my desk to eat those. Yeah, I have sent my stream to the Orsa Courses community since a lot of the Infection AU fandom is on there because he makes the explanation videos. I told the creator about the series I'm making, at least what I told everyone, to direct more people into here. 'Cause I plan on, during when I am making the character profiles, I could put up a question on stream and see they what they want for how the story could start. At least some suggestions. Starting the story seems to be hard for me right now. Cause you use spicy chat. That's how they tell you. I don't. I do not want my characters on any AI platform right now. So I am gonna be thinking up my own things. I don't think he has any more. I'm sure. I mean, gadgets. That is not how to spell it. Gadgets. Ah. Hey, Violet. Where are you at? Violet, let me see your power. There is no word gadgets. I'm having brain fart. I Okay, let me move these. There. That should work. Let me... Here, profile, polishing, personality traits. Okay. Bob Barkus coming soon. Not much for much longer. Hold on. This was not it. Hold on. I could just do this. Maybe it was... Oh, it was. Okay. Okay. I should probably turn that back on. Okay, right back at it. Okay, just how I like it. This here screen's fine. Alright. Alright. Maybe that's how I spell it, not sure. Oh my gosh, I can't really spell gadget. Anyway. Okay, now for the secrets. What would its secrets be? Hmm. Let's leave that as none for right now. Because he is an outgoing guy, so I guess he probably wouldn't have any secrets. Um. Yes. That's how we're making this. Henry. So.
Three, two, one, go.
He. Okay, there we go. Let's just say scientist right now. I don't think there is rings. I don't know. Let's. Hmm? Tomatoes probably not. That's could be used for something else. Blueberries I'll have though. Okay. No. Out. You. I don't know why I did that. What? Okay. Surprise. Wait, what other? Oh, I gotta do a rel in there too. Alright. Bob is still being constructed, developed. The oh my goodness. So apparently Malamar Demon had information before, but I thought he didn't. But this one's more updated than the old one. So yeah, let's get back to Bob Marcus. Huh? I know. It's big enough for one. Because no orange is that big. So it's gotta be grapefruit.
3, 2, 1, go!
Unless my reasoning is not true, then I wouldn't know. Is there more oranges? Dang, okay. Whoop, whoop. Oh, capped is on. I know the story scene's got S so far. I mean, it works. It works. Get out of here. I did not do Control I. It's Control I know.
1, go!
Dum, 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 dum. Wait, was it Shift I? I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. Now we can move on to this one since we have the powers and secrets. That's just gonna be like that for now. I don't know what to put as secrets as. Backstory, I have this backstory done. For his food, let's make that grapes. And for drink, let's make that grape juice. I forget what this means. Hold on. So color. Brain fart. Hold on. Color and season. Let's just say that. And music. Color, season, music. Gray. That is not how it's supposed to be. What are you doing here? What exactly is playing right now? Oh, okay. Anyway, let's get back to this. Now season, let's make that fall. And for music, let's just make that techno. For animals though, that can be rats. Lab rat, get it? He's a scientist, and there is lab rats for that, so I make his favorite animal rats. Oh. No, hold it is none. He's not that interested. He's got better things to do than to for them holidays. Grammar, fit, and better choice of words. So basically, completely follows his striking technology and technology. The right side retains its original human features, while the left side is cold mechanical robotic massage. Eyes, right eye, natural human blue, left eye, a ominous black robotic lens with a white glowing dot serving as the iris. Alright. Torso, his chest and torso are perfectly divided down the center. The right half consists of human flesh and bone, while the left is the left half is built from sleek cybernetic plating. Limbs. His physiology features precise alternating pattern of cybernetics. His left arm is human, while his right arm is fully robotic limb. Left leg is human, while his right leg is human, while his left leg is robotic. Attire, a top classic professional white robotic scientist lab coat worn over his split frame. Bottoms, footwear, standard blue denim jeans secured at the waist, finished with practical black shoes. So this is alright. This is correct. Personality interests, remarkably resilient, highly vigilant, and completely unflappable under pressure. Neutral, fiercely competitive, always driving himself to outperform his peers. Flaws, emotionally aloof and deeply vindictive and when wronged. Okay, this is good. Favorites: fresh, crisp grapes, sweet, refreshing grape juice, highly advanced machinery, tinkering, and reverse engineering complex tech. Colored gray, crisp, fading atmosphere of fall, and the high tempo techno music. Rats, note specifying their resourcefulness and survival instinct. I'm probably gonna have to change that. He does not care for or celebrate any holidays. Okay, this is alright, except for this one. This one I will get rid of. Powers and abilities: cybernetic eye laser. His left robotic eye can change fire a highly intensity destructive laser beam. Weapon transmutation. His right hand, his right mechanical arm possesses advanced nanotech, allowing him to reshape his hand into various deadly firearms, blades, or unity tools as at will. Integrated gadgetry, equipped with the vast arsenal of built-in machinery, scanners, high-tech tools hidden throughout his cybernetic chassis. Let's turn down my volume. Secrets: none. Bob does not hide his nature and intentions. His transformation was public, and his cold resentment toward those who wronged him is fully apparent to anyone who crossed his path. Now, for the backstory. Let's see how AI did this one. From his earliest days on. Excuse me. Anyway. From his earliest days, Bob Marcus possessed a profound fascination with science, engineering, and the inner workings of machinery. Driven by his lifelong passion, he worked tirelessly to sustain himself to the scientific community. That's nice. Earning a coveted role as a professional research scientist by the age of 18. Alright, this one I will keep. For over a decade, Bob excelled in his field. At the age of 32, his prestige earned him a position at a high-tech facility, working alongside fellow brilliant minds. Pilot school at Rayforth Lab. Tragically, his thriving career was cut short during a fatal experiment. Pilot, largely known for flawless execution, made an unprecedented, catastrophic miscalculation. The experimental machine destabilized and exploded, instantly enveloping the entire laboratory in roaring, inescapable inferno. Bob was trapped within the wreckage, burning alive as the facility collapsed around him. That sounds nice. Oh my gosh. Years passed and the world assumed Bob Luggers was gone forever. In secret, however, a team of rogue scientists recovered his charred remains and utilizing experimental cybernetic technology. They reconstructed his shattered body, resurrecting him as a powerful cyborg. Though his life was saved, his humanity was fractured, reborn into a metallic shell. Bob retains a full memory of the devastating fire and Violet's fatal mistake, consuming him by bitter resentment. The resurrected scientist now bides his time, utilizing his new cybernetic enhancements to medical sleep. Bleh. Engineering his ultimate revenge against his former colleague. This sounds good to use. I'm gonna have to go and change a few things. Like this. That out of here. Now this one I should probably get rid of. There we go. Alright. Let's see what else he got. The Baxter I'm keeping. Alright. I think this is good. Sorry, adjusting the volume a bit. Make sure you guys can actually hear this. Well, I can still hear it, just not as loud because I need to speak and I don't want to talk as loud. Now, for this one, let's do that. Here's the dimension 2. Dimension 2. Here's the dimension 12. A gray lab coat. Because I have to at least make dimension 12 at least have something gray. At least something gray so that I can tell the difference between other characters from other dimensions. Because they're all the same character. They just have a different start for their name. And for Dimension 12, they have to wear gray. And I know Joseph, he's a tough one because he already has gray. So I make him have longer sleeves. Pre-outbreak, post outbreak. Let's say this for now. That he would probably be destroyed. He is a robot after all. I should probably send this stream somewhere. Alright. Let me see where else I can send this link to. Alright. I just sent the same two people the same link. Okay. Wow. Okay. I mean, it's the same character. Nothing else would be changed for him. Nothing else would be changed. Dimension 12. What you do before. Because I've been using the same chatbots for it. Yeah, let's see what he has. Gray timeline. And then public leg. Alright, gray. Experience post pre-outbreak. Yeah, same thing. Same thing. Pretty much all that same except as copying the military theme to 12, which I'm probably gonna have to get rid of that. Completely destroyed because his body relied so heavily on subject machinery. I will say, Bob is immune. Traits, yeah. However, the schemes of vigilance were permanently cut short when the apoplectic parasite outbreak Dimension 12 eventually the planet turned through his cybernetic system, leaving him completely destroyed before he could ever claim his reputation. I will probably get rid of that though. So I have some changes to make. I have changes. I gotta. This song's good. Yeah. What's this one? One more dimension. One more. Although, there, I'll probably just get rid of that. That's all of the reveals you'll get. I will be updating these after the final chapter of the Lone Dimension. and I'll wait for 3 weeks until everybody gets to know it, and then I will change these for the post outbreak. Yeah. Alright. Next, Relner. And there. Skelly. Alright. Species. I know he's a bit of a skeleton and a bit of another being. He's not exactly fully skeleton-like. I mean, he has the features as one, but not exactly. I don't know, actually. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. This is a hard character. I haven't fully thought out his species. This is... Uh, skeleton. Let's just say that for right now. Temporary species for half of what he is. Ugh. I wouldn't say 20 because I'll make Violet Kratom. Yeah. Now, how would I do his head? His head is a bit... Has spikes coming out from here, here, and then here. Very much like quills that go over his head, kind of like that. How do I say that? Hmm. Also, he has a new design. He has a new design. Let me see if I can pull it up. Uh, okay, I sent them in my Discord, so I could go and look on there. Like I said, this is automatically my mom's account, Like this one right here. This is Relnar Skelly. And you see how his head is like. I do not know how I'm going to say that. How I'm going to describe it. Hmm. Let me see if I can. Alright. How would I describe his head?
3, 2, 1.
Describe his head. His head, structure his head. Multi-lobed sheep. Describe stylized gestures. Hat. Not really. And yeah, I'm gonna have to figure it out. I'm gonna have to figure it out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure it out. Curly head with black eyes. Black. Eyeballs. And two. Wait. Dots as pupils. No iris. No iris. Alright. Now for the hard part. The spikes. I should probably move this. Like two feet. Ear to ear grin showing gums. A skeleton nose. Okay, now for the hard part. Yeah, I say his species a bit confusing because he has the parts of skeleton. You can see the lines on his hands, but he also has skin. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Okay. Oh, wait. Get back to Dimension 12. Where is it? Yeah, here. Anyway, back to character development. Yeah, you get how confusing this thing is. I'll just call it Quills for right now. Okay. Here's Bone Will is on both sides. Head went to his lower part of his head faced out in front of him. Bent sing with the two bone move on. Top of his head. Top of his head. Also facing out. Okay, now the hard part's done. Okay. Uh, let's do this one for right now. Susan? Don't forget about the A. There we go. Okay, I think that's it for his body. For the attire, he has... Oh boy. Nice. Just how I wanted it. Get out of here. I'll just say that because the bandages might change during it because I have a tough time at keeping them in the same place. Alright. 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 Everything's cleared out. Ready for new information. Hey, Dummy Chaz, how you doing? I do get to remind you that for the character profiles, AI is being used, but only for grammar and word choice. That's it. While I make the information for them. I also use it for personality traits. Selfishly devoted to welfare of happiness of others. Nah. Thorough, careful, guided by a strong sense of duty and doing what's right. Highly capable of sensing, understanding, and experiencing emotion of others. He can use that against them. I'm good, Tommy Chaz. Thanks for asking. I'm just making character profiles right now. This is the final character. Say, final character, but not the final dimension. If you get what I mean. As in, I gotta do this one and dimension version of that one. And then after I'm done with this character, I can head on to making the story, which you guys can suggest of how it starts. Starting the story seems to be a bit hard for me right now. I can perfectly continue it. Not perfectly, no. I can easily continue the story, but starting it, that's a bit rough. Empathetic. Possessing the mental or emotional elasticity to recover quickly. He can be resilient. Wealthy and generous in spirit, quick to overlook insults and forgive rivals. I mean, he can. He will do the same for the C. Actually, still be. Alright. The mental and emotional recovery quickly, hardships, setbacks. Aw, it's done. I should really make a longer version of that one, but whatever. He can be Magnus. And the caps is on. Okay, there we go. There. Why, why dismiss that? I'm still using that. Focus on practical, sensible, realistic solutions rather than ideals. Certain clever. Using its approach, no. No mean desire to do good deeds, no. Showing persistent hard work and effort and cares no one in one's duties or studies, no. Having or showing great knowledge of learning usually means through deep study, no. Driven by powerful curiosity, eager for knowledge, no. Humorous, niche, eh, not it, yeesh. Um, having sharp ability to notice, understand, and see. Hmm. I mean, I don't know. It's the character's still in development, so I wouldn't know a whole lot. And do I want him to? No, let's not do that. Having your show mental discernment, sound judgment, wisdom, holding fast, goal to believe, incredibly persistent, and refusing to give up easily. Let's copy that one. That's enough for the positives. There's too much positives. Neutral, though. Capable of enduring pain, hardship, or heavy emotion without showing feelings or complaining. Let's put in stoic. Complex, mysterious, incredibly difficult to read or fully understand. He can be that. Instinctively cautious, not easily convinced, and requiring solid proof before believing claims. He's a monster, he can't do that. I mean, he can, but that's just not him. Possessing highly peculiar, quirky, or eccentric habits or characteristics unique to them. Eh. Showing extreme painstaking attention to microscopic details, especially precise. Quiet, serene, not easily upset or excited, naturally calm. Okay, let's put that in. He can be that. Lacking deep respect for people, traditions, or things that are generally taken seriously. You know? Continually having mixed feelings or contradictory ideas about something or someone. You know? Primarily intellectual analytical rather than emotional. So no. Modest or shy because lack of self. No. Completely impossible to understand or imprint, interpret. Expressionless and unreadable. He can be. He can be. Having very few words when speaking, concise to the point of being blunt. He. How much does he speak? I mean, he can speak, but this is actually harder than I thought. I know, I know, but we work around it. We work around it. I guess he doesn't use very much words, maybe. Oh, Ches, if you're looking at something, I have the name up here, species, age, and then onto the appearance, head, body, attire. But probably change this for what would work best for the character that you have. Like this, for example. So the default would be hair, eyes, and attire as clothes. While there is beings like Malamar for head, eyes, attire, and there is also Bob Larkus, head, eyes, right eye, left eye, torso, limbs, attire. That is what. And there is also personality and interests. The traits for the positives, good personality traits, neutral, good but kind of bad, and flaws, as in bad personality traits. And I also have favorites for pretty much favorite things. Powers and abilities, I have it set to just pretty much what just list down what they can do and describe if it needs to be described on how they do it or what they use it for or something. I also have secrets and backstory. Alright, Chaz. That's all you need to do. I can send you this right now as a sample. Maybe I could send you this website. That one. Let me go to Google Sites. For this one, I create a blank slate, and this one will have menu section. That is how I make these folders. This is a new page. Oh, I'm probably okay. This one's folders. This one you can make a custom code one, but I'd rather use the new page, which the new page is the actual page of a website. And you can also duplicate a page, properties for editing, subpage or test like that. Although you can change this though, because I'd rather put it at the side so that this can be put down. But you get what I'm saying. And you need to do sites.google.com to. Alright, let me send you the. Hold on. I'll send you it. Let me just sign in. Alright. I should. Okay. Also, I have the how to draw down here too, but that's kind of extra. Just wait for this to load. That thumbnail. Anyway, let me. Okay. It is in between quotes. Alright. Alright, Ches, that should help you. That should help you because, yeah. You know, unless you want to make your own thing, but it's fine. YouTube is really delayed. I know YouTube is very delayed. Alright. Let's get back onto this. Where was I? Oh, personality. Complete engrossed in one's thought or eternal world, sometimes causing distraction. No. Advocating or thoroughly favoring through or complete political or social reform. No. Former or self-restrained in manner and relationship building, slow to open up. No. Intentional spending a lot of time alone, enjoying or requiring isolation to recharge. Yes. Okay. Behaving in ways that cannot be foreseen or expected from one moment to the next. He pretty much does the same thing. He's only gonna show up once though for the Dimension 1. I mean, he could show up again, but multiple times can be fine. Playfully, no, not playfully. Severe, strict, despicable, no. Competitive, probably not competitive. Maybe. Pretty much any bad guy would probably be competitive. easily deceived or tricked. It's excessively ready to believe what other people say. No, it's exhibiting strong, highly focused, or deeply serious feelings, efforts, or concentration. Malleable, easily influenced, shaped, or adapted by outside forces and other people's opinions. Having or displaying a high opinion of oneself, one's achievements, one's association, acted on certain impulses, urges, or natural desires without planning. He can do that. Ah, okay. Stubborn. Yeah. Now the negative traits. Unstable to prone to sudden uncountable changes of mood, opinion, or behavior. Driven by insatiation, extreme greed for wealth, power, or material gain. He's not that greedy, but he wants the humans gone. Cool, distant, and detached, deliberately unfriendly or unapproaching. Aloof. Showing a harsh, insensitive, and entirely cruel disregard for pain and feelings of others. He can be callous. Stubbornly refusing to change an opinion, course of action, or idea despite logic or persuasion. This can be it. Harboring a strong, bitter, or unreasoning desire for revenge or retaliation. He has no revenge. Child is the slogan, impatient, bad-tempered, or minded. Yeah. Naturally aggressive, hostile, eager to start an argument or a physical fight. Hmm. How we are, really set you down. He would probably get in a fight, an argument. Hmm, there we go. Displaying an attitude of patronizing superiority, treating others as lesser and unintelligent. I'm probably not. Excessively sensitive to criticism, quick to justify mistakes or blame others rather than listen. He can be defensive. Thinking about oneself without regard for the feelings and desires of others, self-centered. Attempting to avoid notice or attention, typically because of guilt or belief. No. It's really thorough, dramatic, eh, calculated to create ill will, resentment, envy, or offensive comparisons between people. No. Intending or desiring to cause harm, pain, distress to another.
Hola amigos, soy Jonathan. Algo parecido
He
como Boyfriend
can
de
be
todo Pokémon, pero es pura
malicious.
coincidencia. Estoy aquí cumpliendo mi trabajo de esparcir buenas vibras. Oh yeah. Ah, y también esta pendeja con ojos llamada
Possessing an
Gabriela. Algo
exclusive
parecido con Girlfriend de
interest
Corruption
in
Bond, pero es pura coincidencia.
admiration of oneself,
Oh yeah.
coupled
Now
with
speaking
a
English,
lack
cannot
of
say forgot
empathy,
that I can't talk it. Hey Tara, wanna
characterized
rap battle?
by
Or I will kill you.
vulgar prejudice or loud displays designed to impress or attract notice. The dummy web. Quick to argue, bicker, or fight, inherent competitive by nature, complaining in a rather potentially, yeah, warning now. I make this like the GD calling website kinda. Alright, I have no idea what that is. Showing or feeling a complete lack of interest or concern for important matters. He's a pathetic. Believing that people are motivated purely by self-interest, distrustful of human rights. Yeah. Okay, dogmatic, laying down the principles of anthropology true without consideration evidence or opinions of others, wanting to avoid activity, lazy, idle, cunning, scheming, yeah, primarily concerned with making money or gaining material into expense, ethics, or loyalty, obedient, uh, behavioral confidence on superior than others. None. Skeletons. Skeletons. He's a skeleton. He doesn't eat. Nice. I forget. Oh, color and season and music. Gray. None. I can't. Okay. None. Powers and abilities. Turning other people into skeletons. Yes. Kinda like the. I mean, actually, hold on. I think I have already figured out his species. Skelly. That's gonna be a species. Cigarettes. None. That is way too big. Let's change that. Bye. He was created by Violet Skullets in a lab. In a lab. Back. The lover finally come to an end. I won't give up. Yeah. Rowan before the incident. I think sometime in the future I will make digital drawings and put the character photo above so you can see the character and then scroll down and see the information. So you'll have a picture along with it instead of describing his looks. But it'll still be there, but yeah.
Three, two, one, go.
This is all there is for right now. Let's do that. Put it onto here. Dimension 1. He knows what to do. Polished best purple. Yeah. Artificial skeletal organism. Gray head featuring deep, hollow black eye sockets, indicated by 2% white dots acting as pupils. His face is locked in a wide, toothy, ear-to-ear grin. It's not locked, but that exposes his skeletal guns, complementing by a hollow skeleton nose. But he chooses to smile like that. There's a difference. Bone quills, 5 distinct quills, composed entirely by solid bone, protrude his head in a striking pattern. Lower head, 1 quill on each side of his lower head. Bending, pointing outward towards the front. Upper head, 1 quill on each side of his upper head. Similarly, arching the point forward. Crown, a slight central quill at the very top of his head, bending sharply at the tip so it looks forward over his forehead. That went better than I expected. An incredibly slim skin and bones body archetype, giving him a quaint appearance as if he's never eaten a day in his life. However, his outermost layer is not traditional flesh, but a smooth, hardened skin composed entirely of living bone. Bandages. He wears no traditional clothes, instead wraps selected parts of his gaunt form as medical and sharp tips of his 5 head quills. Personality and interests. Deep Empathetic to suffering, profound, resilient. Yeah,
3, 2, 1,
okay.
go!
Stoic, placid, maintaining an enigmatic and indestructible presence. Ah, depending on smooth, aloof, colorless, and heavily defensive when provoked or dealing with humanity, he becomes like uh, favorites. None. His official autonomy does not require sustenance. Hobby: collecting, studying, and appreciating skeletons. Dentist, the color gray. He holds no preference for specific seasons or music. Annals and holiday, none. He does not care to celebrate any holidays. Powers and abilities: Skelly Genesis, Infectious Touch. Relenar possesses a unique biological ability to forcefully advance human evolution through converting others into skelly organisms. This functions like a rapid, localized infection triggered by his touch. His power is entirely exclusive to him, and the skelly creatures do not inherit the ability to turn others. Yeah, they got the idea. Secrets: Rhaenyra lives in absolute chilling clarity. He does not hide his origins, his hatred for human nature, or his ultimate evolutionary goal of the world. Rhaenyra does not enter the world through natural birth. He was artificially engineered inside a high-tech laboratory by uh, the brilliant scientist Violet Scollets prior to the facility's catastrophic destruction. Viewed purely as an anomaly, Rhaenyra was subjected to an grueling regimen of continuous testing. Science team after science pushed his biological limits, treating him as a lab specimen rather than a living being. Eventually, the endless cycle of invasive experimentation pushed Rhaenyra to his breaking point. Utilizing his formidable strength, he violently breached containment, broke out of the laboratory, and fled into the dark underbelly of the city, claiming the damp isolation of the sewer system as his new home. His time in the lab left him deeply traumatized and permanently altered his worldview. Observing the scientists and the society above, Rayner came to believe that humans are inherently selfish, driven by ego, and completely blind to the need of others. Despite to justify this reactivate this flaw, he concluded that if humans were structurally made to look just like him, their toxic individualism would fade, forcing them to become something better, viewing his unique affection touch not as a curse, but as the next mandatory stage of worldly evolution. Ragnar now stalks the darkness, plotting to forcefully override the human race into a unified world of Skellies. That is cool. I'm leaving the stream and not even paying attention because of the dummy web. Wish you the best of finishing this. Yeah. Bye, dummy. It still sounds weird saying that because it sounds like I'm calling you a dummy, even though that's part of your username. I'll just say Chaz. Alright, Chaz. See ya. Alright. Okay. Now I gotta get rid of this. Realnair Skelly. So that Realnair Skelly is done. Dimension 1 is done for now for what I need. Now, the final. So I have Lone Agent, Lone Lucy, Lone Joseph, Lone Violet, Lone Steven, Lone Laird, Lone Rave, Lone Sam, Lone Malamar, Lone Bob. Now the final one, Lone Relanair. He is all I need now. What should I make gray on him? Can't be the exact same. Why not a gray cape? Gray cape with a skeleton skull on the back. There. Oh, break. Let's do this for right now. And that's final. Free up rig, yeah. Well, this one, Germanic Fluent Great Keep License, Skull and Vaccine. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to get rid of that. I'll get rid of that too. Brand it. No. No. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. I think this is done. Let's publish this and get on with it. The information for Dimension 12 is finished. Dimension 12 is finished for the character profiles. Dimension 1 still isn't finished. Also, the John Hop and Susie Hop is referenced off from the Mr. Hop Playhouse. You probably saw the thumbnail if you watched my older videos. User information, so there's a lot to put information on. I have a lot of characters. I should probably make it, because I had an idea for another character. Sophia Frankenstein. Coming soon. Don't worry, I still work on these. Charlie Van. Oh, there's already a Sophia. Jen Frankenstein, how about that? There. Patrick Ware. Okay. Jane Jasper. Very much a ghost girl. Alright, so I got a vampire, got a Frankenstein's monster, a werewolf, and a ghost. Dimension 2, even though the comic's out right now, I still haven't done this. I still haven't done them. Dimension 3 is new though, but of course 4, 6, 5, and 25 is new. But I need to do Dimension 2 also, since the comic's out right now, but alright. Let's get this guy out of here. Alright. It's already been 2 hours and 24 minutes. I think I might end it now, actually. I'm done with the character profiles, so I can head on to making the story. Starting the story is going to be a bit of a problem, but I'm sure it's fine. I'll work around it. So, if you guys like the video, like, subscribe. I will put this link in the description below. But you could also go up to here for this one right here. But you could also go up to here for I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting till I get to my desk to eat those. Yeah, I have sent my stream to the Orsa Courses community since a lot of the Infection AU fandom is on there because he makes the explanation with advanced machinery. Although, alien in how we quickly purchase setbacks. Alright. Alright, well, I'm gonna go now. So if you guys like the video, like, subscribe.